Hello and welcome to another episode of What's Going On. Right now, we are in the POV Green Room, the show before the show. So, we are going to let everyone file in and we are going to see who's here in the chat because today we are announcing to this week's top 10 subs of the week. So, we're going to have some fun today. Let's see, who do we got here? Let's see. We got Brenda Picard. Oh, yeah, same here, Kim. Brenda Picard, Lizzie's here. Let's see. Stedman. Oh, yeah, Stedman is here. Thank you so much for being here, Stedman. Let's see. Kimberly B. Thank you so much, Kimberly B, for joining us on this Friday morning. Good morning, everybody from Delhi. Thank you so much, Delhi, for joining us today. Brenda Picard again. Yes. Kim Roy. Yes, I do feel better, feeling a hell of a lot better. And I do have to say, after a whole lot of vitamins and a whole lot of rest, yes, the voice is finally feeling much better. No more cough. So we will see how it goes. Yes, good morning, Stedman. Thank you so much for coming. Let's see, Crazy Kel, we got in the house. Oh, yeah, top 10. We got the top 10 in the house already. We already got the top 10 in the house. And that's why we love the people that are here in the lives. Thank you so much for being here. And this is why we want to give them the acknowledgement of being in the top 10. So that's why, let's see, we got Norma S. Hola, Norma S. Thank you so much for being here. Silt Butterfly, good morning. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Juanita, hello from Australia. Oh, yeah, we're already getting ready for the Mr. Worldwide. You know how Pitbull says. Oh, yeah, the Duke of Texas. I got to remember to put that. On the thing. Let's see if I can put that right now. Brand here. No, I think you have to do it on. I got to do it on the thing where it's like it's the settings that you do before Lizzie B before. Yeah. Bad hair morning hat on. Always. Yeah. You know how I wake up like that. Always. Every single morning. We always wake up like that. Horrible hair in the morning. Let's see. Good morning, Coral Sand. Oh, yeah, Coral Sand. Go follow him on X. Great profile to follow on X. Let's see. Good morning, Coral Sand. I'm getting sick and my grandsons keep me sick. Oh, yeah. Yesterday, as a matter of fact, my son came over because we do Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays. And that's when I spend time with them. So yesterday, my son came over and I was like, just stay over there. Stay over there on that side of the room because I'm still sick. So I don't want to get him sick because that's how it goes with my son. Not my two older sons because I'm not really close to them like that. Like they're older, so I don't need to hug them or anything. But with my youngest toddler, I'll get him sick because he got me sick, and then he'll get right in my face, cough in my face, and then he gets me sick, and then it's like a ping pong effect that happens with my toddler, and it's just crazy because you know how these little kids are. Let's see here. Good morning, Andrew. Watching from Ireland. Love the hat. Thank you so much. From P. Thank you so much, P. Lynn Starkey. Thank you so much. Sharkey, excuse me. Thank you so much for being here on this Friday morning. We got about a minute before we get started. Francis Clark. Thank you so much for being here. Beatrice Dye from France. Oh, from France. We got Mr. Worldwide, just like Pitbull says. Oh yeah, P. Love the show before the show. POV Green Room. You know we love to do this because we love to get a little roll call and make sure everybody is happy. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Sarah Gold. Thank you so much for that. Good morning, Andrew, from Hawaii. Mukalakahiki. Come on, you want to lay me? Oh, yeah. We love Hawaii out there. Good morning from Texas, Lexi Lace. Thank you so much. Oh, Norma S. Thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. Thank you so much for sharing your morning with us or whatever time it is where you're at. And thank you so much for spending time with us on this Friday morning. Let's see here. Friday night, 8:40 p.m. in Australia. So that means Aussie Nona, your night's getting kicked off. So let's kick off the people in Australia's night with some fun. Here we go. Welcome to another episode of What's Going On. So let's start this Friday with a laugh. Now, I was looking at TikTok earlier, right? And one of these TikToks from Suits came up. And who is that? Who is that? Like you can't even see her face, and you totally know who it is. Who is that? because because of the horrible posture on the legs. Look at her giant feet, and then the horrible. And this is the part that made me laugh so hard. You can't even see her face, and you still know who it is with the SpongeBob posture, with the SpongeBob body. I'm sorry. Oh, Man, it was so perfect. I had to show you that because it's just so perfect seeing that. Oh my god. And it's like and that's why I was like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, and then the TikTok came up and they were doing the scene, and then that shot right there came up and I was like, "Oh, I know who that is." Because you can freaking absolutely tell. Oh, oh, Stedman with the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Stedman. And thank you so much for spending your time on this Friday morning with us. Let's see who else we got here from Poland. Oh, yeah, from Poland, visiting family. Let's see, Denise Burnside, thank you so much for being here. Henny Penny from Australia, thank you so much for coming in. Evelyn from Israel, Mr. Worldwide. Also, we got New Zealand, Heather Griffin. Thank you so much for coming in. Juanita, hello, wow, on the move. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about that in a little bit. Let's see. Um, Hi from New Zealand. Yes, again. Oh, another one in New Zealand from Holland. Oh, Sandra from Holland. Oh, yes. Thank you so much for Holland. Yes, and coming in. Why does she always stand like that? I don't know, Lizzie. I don't. I don't. And that's why it made me laugh so hard. That's exactly why it made me laugh so hard because I mean, we could absolutely tell who it was. Um, that's why. Hold on, let me get this quick text real quick. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Denise, it was just so hilarious. It's just so hilarious because you can totally tell. Oh, good afternoon, Doreen. Thank you so much for coming in. SpongeBob body and flipper feet. Exactly right. Good evening from Australia. Oh, from down under. We got another one from down another one from down under. Let's see. The good morning. Oh, Happy. How you doing? Good morning, Happy. Brenda Picard with the $10 super sticker. Thank you so much, Brenda. And Brenda is the number one sub of the week. Woo, woo, woo. Let's do the quick top 10 real quick. Here we go. Top 10 of the week. Brenda Picard, number one. Crazy Kel, number two. Nix W, number three. Stedman, number four. Kim Roy, number five. Freya is number six. Pamela Cox, number seven. Pam Marie, number eight. Lizzie B, number nine. Charm Accents is 10. And number 11 with a honorable mention is JoJo. And remember, I know people, and I'm going to say this with respect, I know people do get upset that we acknowledge 10. Before it was 5, but now it's 10. We acknowledge 10 subs out of everyone, but these are the 10 people that they are here every day in the live. They're commenting on the videos and we see them. And I understand that not everybody can make it to the live, so that does kind of rub people the wrong way. But I just want to say thank you the most to these 10 people that are always here every single day showing support for the channel. Thank you so much. So let's go into more. Let's go into more roll call. Let's see. Good morning, everyone from Comedy Bites TV. Let's see. Happy here also as well. Oh, from East LA, loving it from East LA. I was born in East LA. Yeah, I was. Oh yeah, we love East LA. Hi, Andrew, and everyone from Sydney, Australia. We got New Zealand. Wait, who was from Sydney, Australia? Oh, Jojo. Yeah, Jojo. Yeah, we haven't seen Jojo in a couple of days, as a matter of fact. From Sydney, Australia, we got New Zealand. Let's see. Yeah, Brenda is number one. Pleasant. Let's see who else we got. $2 Alpha and Omega. Keep going, Andy, with these videos. Yes, thank you so much, Alpha and Omega. Thank you so much for sharing this morning with us. And thank you so much for spending time here on the live with us as well. Thank you so much. Lizzie B, thank you, Andrew. I love your lives. Oh, yeah, we got to have fun. It's all about having fun, especially with this topic that is just so boring and annoying, right? These two people are just horrible. Oh, we got from Greece and from Australia, Mr. Worldwide, another from Australia, and another from Australia, Pamela Patterson. Thank you so much for coming in on this live. Brenda says, I love your channel. Thank you so much, Brenda, for that. South Australia. And oh, yeah, Andy says, yay, I made it. Awesome, Andy. Thank you so much for being here. So let's get into this. Here we go. Now, the main reason that I wanted to run this story on the live today is because we've had the poll after poll after poll, okay, of people saying that Harry and Meghan don't live together. And that's been the narrative for a very, very, very long time. Harry and Meghan do not live together. They're not staying together. They're not waking up in the same bed. So then we get this blind item right here. It's crazy how everyone commented about moving Vans outside Ben and Jennifer Lopez's house. but no one ever says anything when they are in front of the illiterate one's house. And we do know the illiterate one is Meghan Markle. So this is going to be a little bit challenging to everyone's belief system at the moment, because a lot of people do believe that right now Harry and Meghan don't live together. A lot of people believe that they don't stay together. They're not in the same house. They're not in that Montecito fortress with those kids in the basement, locked in cages, staring at suits on iPads on a loop. We know that. So we're going to talk about this, and we're going to get a poll going, but I wanted you to see it, and we'll say it again. Apparently, this is saying that there were moving trucks, moving vans outside the two morons' house. You see that? So we'll talk about that in a bit. Good morning from Yukon, Canada. Thank you so much. Oh, Denise Burnside with the $20 super chat. Thank you for entertaining us, Andrew. No, thank you for being here and spending your morning with us, because we have a lot of fun here, Denise, and thank you for joining us. And as a matter of fact, I think this is the first one from Denise, so thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Jojo coming in with the big. Who can forget the toe? Oh, it's Friday, Jojo. Oh, it's Friday. Are we going to see the toe on Friday? Because that's we got 5 chances. Don't forget, 5 chances. All right. If that's going to be one, the toe, that's one mention. We get down to 0. Oh, you know what it is. It's going to be crazy, because the toe is going to have to make an appearance. Huge appearance on this Friday morning. We Aussies are invading you. We love it, Crazy Kill. We got to love Australia. Temecula, California. Susan Curtis, thank you so much for coming on in. It's wine time down here. Oh, yeah. Getting a couple. And this afternoon, I might run the live late. Maybe. I'm not sure. Because so that way I can have some drinks at the same time with y'all. But I think for the people in Australia, later this afternoon will be morning. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, Juanita from Australia as well. Aussie, Claire Bear. Oh, yeah. Oi, Aussie, oi. Oh, yeah, we're having some fun. Good morning from Laredo, Texas, Stedman. Let's see what else we got here. Aussies have taken over. See this one. I don't believe they lived together for quite some time. And that's why I'm saying this, Henny Penny. That's why this is important to me, because so many people have said it in the chat. So many people have said it on X, as well as Instagram, as well as my comment section on YouTube. They don't live together. Nobody believes that they do. Nobody believes that they have for a very long time. And now we get this. So I think this is a very interesting thing, because it does go against a lot of people's belief system that they don't live together. So I think we're going to do a poll in a little while, but I think it's something it's very, very interesting to think about, especially with the latest press that we've been having. Remember, Harry's getting all the positive press, and then Meghan's getting all the negative press. And what's at the end of this little cycle that they're currently running, right? What's at the end of that? Divorce, maybe. Right? So that's why I'm asking, when we get something like this, how many people believe that? And we'll go into a poll right now in a little bit. Oh, that's 2. Oh, that's 2 out of the 5. 1, 2. We got 3 left. We got 3 left right there on the toe count. The toe count is going to be big today. This is really sad. Yeah, something like that. Those blind items I have found are a hit and miss. Well, that's why user ID. That's why I wanted to bring it up, because I've kind of fallen out of love with the blind items over time, because eventually you keep on, like, I was a really strong believer of the blind items, just the same way I was a really strong believer of certain YouTubers, the Big Spring Surprise that ended up not being a Big Spring Surprise, but I'm not going to say any names because they'll get mad. But you know what I mean? Like, eventually, if you're going to say that things are going to happen and predict things, they have to come true eventually, don't they? User ID, right? And that's why, for me, I think this is very important to talk about, because so many people think that they don't live together, and this is apparently saying that they do, and there's moving vans outside their houses. Love being here from Shetland, Scotland. Oh, Joanne, thank you so much for showing up this Friday morning. Thank you so much. Beetlejuice toes. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I can't wait to watch that movie. It just came out on Vudu, so I'm going to rent that tonight, or probably buy it. I think the amount of Australians out here, Andrew needs to polish up his Aussie accent. Probably. Actually, I do. I haven't done that Aussie accent in a while. and I'm not going to try because I haven't done it. I'll just make a fool of myself. Let's see. Sierra Vista, Arizona in the house. Thank you so much, Arizona, for being here on this Friday morning. Great idea. I'm going for a glass of cold white wine here in steamy Singapore. Oh, yeah, going Mr. Worldwide just the same way that Pitbull says. Lady C said methane was high on Bolivian marching powder, just like you said, Andrew. Yeah. Yeah. And hey, man, we saw it. We all saw it, Joanne. We all saw it with our own eyes. We could literally see. As a matter of fact, we got the photo right here. We'll go back and find it. We saw it with our own eyes, and I think that it's very obvious what's happening. You know, it's very, very obvious because you can see her face, and and that's why I had said, Joanne, when I found this photo, because that idiot Meghan's moron put it out on X, is that this is probably why nobody has seen it, because she looks wasted. That's why, because she looks absolutely out of there. She really, really does. So that's probably why nobody ever saw that photo. Let's see. Harry is hiding out in the UK. Yes, Fallen Angel. We have gotten word of that. Well, some kind of word that people have said, oh, it's because of Diddy, you know, and he wants to be in hiding and stuff like that. Totally agree. Could possibly be. Watching her demise is rather satisfying considering all the hurt and disrespect she dished out. Claire Bear, absolutely. And I think that's why there's that question that comes from the Sussex squad all the time. And they say, why do you care so much? And they don't only say it to me. Of course, they say it to you in the comment section, right? They're like, why do you care so much? Well, the question to the Sussex squad should be, why don't you care? You know, after what Meghan did to Queen Elizabeth in her last days, after what Meghan and Harry did to Prince Philip in their last days, like these things really happened. And I think that when it comes to these Meghan fans, they want to pretend like they didn't happen. They want to pretend as if nothing happened in the past and nobody cares. And why do we care? You know, for me, I mean, hey, Prince Harry just did a podcast, and I'm going to run that story later. He just did a podcast with some guy that talks about kids being anxious on social media, and we can see Harry is going for censorship. So be ready for that. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it on YouTube because of copyright. So I think it might be on the Substack. So we're going to have to do that. But that's the only way it's going to be able to work, because on YouTube, if I do that, they'll copyright it. They'll get a copyright strike. And I don't want that to happen. But why do we care, Claire Bear? Why do we care? Because of this. All the hurt and disrespect that Meghan did. And for me, I know Harry is trying to take down the First Amendment. I know it. 100%. 100%. And he's trying to use children to do it. And that's why I care so much. Jay said, don't they ever own their shiz, Brenda? No, not really, not ever. Good morning, Andy. Please, no toe this early. All right, well, since Dawn says no toe, we're going to bring back down. So now we're back up to 4. We're going to be back up to 4 just for Don Robinson. Thank you, Don Robinson. Meghan will become less without her handbag, Harry. Absolutely, Jojo. Absolutely. Once the divorce happens, we were talking about that yesterday on the live. I don't know if you caught the live yesterday. I don't think so, because we haven't seen Jojo in a couple of days. But once the divorce happens, I mean, we give Meghan maybe a year, 2 years tops, because she's going to have the divorce narrative for maybe 6 months. And then definitely after the divorce, she'll put out the memoir, right? And then that'll be another 6 months, maybe. And then after that, I mean, I don't know. I really don't after that, because it's going to be very interesting to see how fast this woman falls. Like, if you remember, Jojo, I don't know if you do, or if you remember the Amber Heard trial. After the Amber Heard trial was over, like in June or July, I believe it was, something like that, Amber Heard was gone 5 months. She was gone by like December of 22. And that's what I think is going to happen with Meghan. All of this talk, once the divorce happens, it's just going to go downhill and she's going to be gone. Let's see. They've got no one else to blame apart from themselves. Absolutely, Ginger. Totally agree. Watch for a pap walk. Pretty sure she will need to ensure to show off her wedding ring, not just to negate the split. Diane, totally correct. And also because we just saw Princess Catherine yesterday. Remember that. So we're waiting for Meghan to clap back to that, because whenever Catherine does something, we know that this woman's got to do something. Lady Daisy, good morning. Andrew, barely morning, almost afternoon. Oh, yeah. Lady Daisy, thank you so much for coming in. Hello, Blanca Lopez from Kingwood, Texas, right outside of Houston. Oh, yeah. Loving Texas in the building. I believe Harry is back in the UK. Could be. Could possibly be. She has a new place closer to LA, supposedly with the kids, if they exist. Norma S, totally right, if they exist. I read that Harry's going to have a talk with Meghan. Yes, the crunch talks, we covered that yesterday. When he returns to California, something to that effect. Well, that's interesting because this comes right after that. That is interesting, and I had said that Harry was going to tell Meghan, yeah, like at least in public, yeah, because Harry likes no, he likes having his butt kissed. So when Meghan's not around, she doesn't bring bad press. And that's just what happens. Let's see. Will be interesting to see who ends up with the Invisikids. I mean, normally we know that California, especially if they get divorced through California, we know that California is hardcore for the woman. You see, so I don't even know how that will happen. Will the royal family try to make sure that those kids are okay? Will Harry take them, or will California give those children to Meghan? And that would be sad. Yeah, what is sad? Yeah, it is. It really, that would be sad. I think it all went downhill for them after what is it? What is that? Her Highness the Queen. Yeah, but they're talking about Queen Elizabeth, but I forgot the what that HLMQE2 means. But that's Queen Elizabeth. After her funeral, they all went back to Cali. Things fell apart from there. Absolutely. Big spring surprise. Yes. The big spring surprise. I'm not going to name any names, but yeah. Hey, I'm not going to name any names, but well, let me tell you, Tracy, I could tell you exactly why. Because I believed her. That's it. Plain and simple. Because I believed her. Because all of 2023, at the end of 2023, I believed it. Because I sat there and I would watch her videos for an hour, and I'd be sitting there while she's talking slow, while she's doing this, and I believed her. And you want to know what happened? I was lied to my face. I'm sorry. And you want to say, we know you love picking on her. I don't love picking on her. I love rubbing people's faces in it. That's what I love doing. And people know that. I'm a vindictive mother effer. When you lie to me, when you lie to my face, I don't ever forget that. Sorry, an elephant never forgets. So that's how I feel. Good evening from Australia. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for coming in. Let's see, Joanne, Beetlejuice is great. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch that today. You'd be welcome here in Australia, unlike Meghan and Ginger Winger. Oh yeah, Shannon, I would love to head over there. Aussies have no culture, just oi, oi, oi. I think they have culture. No one can do an Aussie accent, not even Paul Shrimp on the Barbie Hogan. Oh, Paul Hogan, yeah, Crocodile Dundee. By the way, Aussie is pronounced Aussie. Oh, that's true with a Z kind of. Was Meghan stoned or drunk? I said wasted. And when I say wasted, I mean, alcohol. But, people out there were saying sniff, sniff. And when I heard that, okay, fine. That's what they want to say. I don't agree with it because sniff, sniff doesn't make you look like that. Sniff, sniff makes you look, oh, 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 oh. That's how sniff, sniff makes you look. But when they were saying that, okay, fine. But someone in the chat said earlier that, yeah, she said that she was wasted, like I said. And hey, man, however it was, we can all see it. We can all see it right there. So personally, I think it was wasted off of alcohol or, stoned, maybe. Who knows? Hey, Andrew, M's left eye goes crazy when she's tired. It's right there. Jane history. It does. But I don't know if we can say that because I think it's body shaming. Every state here in Australia has a different accent, Andrew. Oh, I totally believe that. I mean, I've seen, what is it? I've seen the video on TikTok where they say that in Europe or in Britain, no, in the UK, in England, that like if you travel 17 miles or something in England, then the accent changes. And then you travel another 17 miles or another 20 miles, and then the accent changes again. So yeah, I totally believe it for the Australia as well. It's warming up here in Australia. Oh yeah. Her hair looks dirty. Yeah, it does. It does. She went out like that. And remember, apparently, yeah, P.S. no toes. Apparently, this was like $550. That's what we read that day. Charles Manson eyes, she looks nuts. She does. And that's the thing, and the thing, Joanne, when we say that, oh, well, you're making fun of her eyes. It's like, no, we're not making fun of anything. Like, she's doing it on herself. She's tweaking. Exactly. She's tweaking. She's got narco eyes. Yeah, right. Maybe he is crashing Uncle Charlie. Who, Harry? Yeah, could be. You will have to learn some Aussie slang. Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie when I say this. I don't know if it's still on YouTube, but I did a video back when I was like a model actor in the early 2010s, and I had to do an Aussie accent, and I did it, but I haven't done an Aussie accent in so long. It was like a little short film, and I had to play a police chief, and he was from Australia. The police chief was. So there's a video out there of me, and I don't even remember the name of it. I don't remember the production team, but I know I did that, and it's gonna come up one day, and we're all gonna laugh at me. It's gonna be hilarious. She looks like she just went swimming. Yeah, I mean, for someone that claims to be a fashion icon and they know about fashion, they know how to dress. No, it just doesn't seem like it at all. Sorry. And also, by the way, I don't know if y'all saw the video earlier. This red dress is supposed to be like the beginning of her new look. She's going to have another rebrand. That's what it's supposed to be. I don't know what that means, but okay, fine. Nothing without Harry. The yacht girl will return to her real life. Bye. Do not let the door hit you on the way out. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let's see. That damn curtsy was the worst. Hey, she did it to herself with that one, right, Claire Bear? She did it to herself with that one. That's what she chose to do. She's the one that wanted to do it. And then Harry allowed it. And we can go look at it right now, but we saw it. Everybody knows what you're talking about. Using other people's children. No, no, yeah. I mean, we've talked about the rented aspect. And that's why JCI or JC, that's why when you think about it, this is going to be the con of the century. It truly is. This is going to be the biggest scandal in society ever. The fact that the royal family had a member of their family lying about their children. That's going to be the con of the century. And really, don't get me wrong, I would love for it to be wrong. I would love to be wrong. You know, Meghan, Harry, and we know you're watching. Bring out the children. All you got to do is release recent photos. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's not very hard, you know, and I would love to be wrong about that. We would all love to be wrong about that. I mean, nobody really cares about those kids. The thing is, we all know she's lying. That's all. We all know it's a con. That's why. Let's see. Censorship is really being pushed by Australian government. Oh yeah, we could get into some politics right now, but we're not gonna right now. And they are using children as a gateway to get it implemented. Yeah, and that's what Harry was doing on this latest little thing that he was doing with the podcast. And you're gonna see. We're gonna run the story. It was from People Magazine. Harry is basically doing podcasts now. He's done 2 of them. He did one, as a matter of fact, with Paul Gasol, and he let's see, Pow. This was like a little interview. See, where is it? Yeah, when he made this stupid face, this one right here. This is him. Where is it? See right here. When he made this stupid face, remember I've used it in the thumbnails before. Harry made this stupid face. He was doing a little interview. So now he's doing like little podcast interviews. And then he does another one. Look, we'll put it right here. Prince Harry mental health day. What was it? Who was it? Anxious teens. Let's see. There it is. And then here it is right here. Another one. Look at this one. Look, he's doing this again. And this is the one we're going to cover later today on this. Well, of course, we can't watch it because of what do you call it? Copyright. But look, he's I don't know if you know about this. Harry's doing podcasts now. He first had a podcast with Pau Gasol right here. Same thing. The only difference is the microphones are right there. Look at him. And he was asking this guy questions. I don't know if you've seen this yet. And he did it with Pau Gasol. He was asking Pau Gasol questions. So essentially, the former Prince of England, well, I guess supposed to be former, he's literally doing podcasts now. I don't know if you know that. And this is seriously how far the mighty have fallen. Jeez, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's see. Good morning, Andrew, from the White Mountains of Arizona. Finally catching a live. Thank you so much, Eileen Stodge, for catching the live. Love your integrity. Thank you so much, Eileen. You know, here we just try to tell the truth, try and tell what's in front of us. And what's in front of us is a drunk call girl, allegedly. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Don't trust what these 2 are up to. They're always scheming and scamming. Yep, very true, Mel. I doubt they're divorcing. They can't be trusted with that, what they publicly release. Hey, and that's true. That's true, Mel. Because let's say that they did announce it. You know, they announced the divorce. Would anyone believe it? What's going on behind the scenes? They always lie. Or if they didn't announce a divorce and they were supposedly still together. And like this says that it's crazy how, there's moving vans outside their house. Well, the problem with that is that people believe that they don't live together anyway. Right, Mel? So that's why I wanted to talk about that earlier, because a lot of people believe the opposite. Yes, Amber vanished and moved away. Yes, she went all the way to Spain. Jojo, Amber Heard went all the way to Spain and she effed right off. And why? Because we all took her down. Everybody on YouTube took her ass down and they went after everyone for it. A lot of people on YouTube took a lot of flack for that. Who would publish Meghan's memoir? Well, Shannon, they already have it. They already have the book deal. Remember, there was a 4-book deal and Harry only did 1. So they still have 3 more. And I don't know if the bench was part of it, but I do know that there was a 4-book deal. So they're on the hook. They need to produce the books. But then again, right, they don't produce anything. No one cares for the fiction of their lives. Yes, it's going to be all fiction. And that's why. And people aren't going to read Meghan's the way they read Harry's. I know I will, so I can roast it here for you. I know I'm going to read it so we can go chapter by chapter. Meghan will go back to the desperate nobody she is. Yep. She'll claim fake cancer scare she couldn't reveal. Oh, gosh. Claire, don't give her any ideas. Oh, God. Amber knows how to shut up. At least Markle doesn't. Oh, Sage in the house. You know we love Sage. Yeah, she does. Because really, Amber was embarrassed on an international level like never before. Nobody has ever been embarrassed like that. And really, she did it to herself. We saw her on the stand fake crying. So that's why it was her own fault. Maybe they're working together for the purpose of censorship. They are, Pam Marie. Absolutely, they are. There's no doubt in my mind that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to use children to get people like us off of the internet. That's what they're trying to do. And that's where it's going to go. It's going to start. It's called a slippery slope. The same thing exists in politics. Okay. The beginning is, oh, we're trying to censor social media for children. But once you get to the bottom of that slippery slope, it's going to be everybody. The only people that can speak on social media are the people that are, what is it, like mainstream, ABC, NBC, CNN. They're only going to be the only ones that can talk. And it's happening right before our very eyes. Children first to protect the children. And down here, it's full on censorship, a slippery slope. That's what it is right there. Let's see. Harry is bonkers and wants everyone censored. Yes, Brenda, but you got to remember, he doesn't want people censored that are kissing his ass. Remember that. He doesn't want the Sussex squad censored. He probably loves them. We know Meghan loved them. We know these people love them. If I was here kissing Harry and Meghan's ass every single day, they would love it. They would totally be fine with it. They'd be like, oh, yeah, we want more of that. But no, because why? Harry sees it because these two people have no jobs and they are online 24/7 and they see what we're saying. That's why. My grandma used to say, be kind on the way up because you'll need them on the way down. Yes, absolutely. And really, that's what happened with her and the Suits. The Suits co-stars, she treated them like crap. We know that. And then now the Suits people have a podcast and Meghan has nothing. And that's the truth. Isn't that hilarious how karma works? Because you're doing this and you're such a badass, Meghan. You're such a badass because you married this moron Ginger. And then now you're literally on the fall. We're all watching you fall from grace, Meghan. And now you reach out to your former co-stars. What kind of lame shit is that? That's so sad. What happens if the truth come out about the hysterectomy? She's a fraudster and a con artist. Peace, baby. I mean, the hysterectomy thing, I don't know much about it. I've heard it, but I don't know much about it. But hey, keep an open mind and sure. The one thing I will 100% say this, 100%. Those children, if they do exist, did not come out of her body. And that is 100% for me. And even more because I believe that a woman like Meghan Markle in her position, like she's so vain that she's one of those Hollywood women that would say, well, I'm not going to let a baby destroy this body. That's not going to happen. That's how I feel exactly how she is. So whether it's a hysterectomy, whether it was surrogates, 100% I believe if those children exist, they did not come out of her body at all. Amber Heard tried to do a pap walk with her kid in Spain and no one cared. I remember. Yeah, Crazy Kel. She tried to do a little comeback. She was trying to do a little comeback, and it's just no, like shut the hell up and stay over there. When you publicly accuse people without any proof and then say it was unconscious bias, yeah, that's exactly what they say. Write a book and then label it science fiction. That's yeah, we're gonna care. You're both liars. Exactly, Lizzie B. Exactly, and it's so ridiculous to think that. And why? Because their Sussex squad goes along with it. That's why. Amber Turd did move away, but Megsy wants attention. And I don't know, P. I don't know if that's ever gonna stop. The Megsy wants attention part. I don't know if that's ever gonna stop. And that's why even after the divorce, like let's say after the divorce happens, after the divorce, I don't know, the fallout from the divorce and then the memoir, I think we're still going to get articles about her, but it'll just be like the other person said where Amber Heard tried to make a comeback. And no, nobody's going to want to hear it. Like it's not even going to be popular enough where we're going to be able to make videos about it because nobody cares about you. Like, okay, you had your time, you ruined it, you lost the Netflix deal, you lost the Spotify deal, now you lost the client, Meghan. So now you got nothing. Now there's no reason to cover you. And really with Harry, you know, I think that Harry's on a mission. I think that Harry wants to get censorship. And I think that's real. I mean, I don't really see it from her. So I think in the future, we will concentrate on Harry because he did say out of his own mouth, he was so stupid enough to say it. The First Amendment is bonkers. Bro, no, I'm going to concentrate on that man till the day he dies. Jeez. Good morning, everyone from Long Beach, California. Annette Rodriguez, thank you so much for coming in. Comedy Bites TV, all she had to do was be grateful, the toe in line, but her head was too big. Yeah, she got a big head. No chance of divorce, too many bodies buried. Could be. Or they're not going to tell us, or it's not going to be in public. But like people have said, oh, well, they're not together anyway. Well, that's the problem. And I think that this is something that's interesting to me because a lot of people, they always tell me, hey, did you see this blind item? Hey, did you see this blind item? I really believe it. Hey, did you see this blind item? But now this blind item, this one goes against what a lot of people think. Like I'm talking like what? Maybe 80% of people. 80% of people think that they don't live together anymore. See, if they divorce, the existence of the parentage of the children needs to be proved. Yes, organized. Absolutely, it does. And a lot of people are going to do that, especially after the divorce. See, there's no kid. Exactly. Meghan, stop trying to compete with Catherine. You'll always lose. Exactly, Brenda. And that's why she'll never win because she always wants to compete with Catherine. She can't do anything herself. See, and that's unfortunate. The kids don't exist at all. Hey, totally agree. But, you know, rented, fake, invisible. Let's see, baby. Good morning from Indiana. Thank you so much, baby grandma, for being here from Indiana. I remember her outfit at the late Queen's funeral, dresses like a mistress, expecting a big payday. And it's almost like she does that on purpose, right? Shannon Carter, every single time. I don't know why. It's so weird. It's another reason they can't divorce. They will have to prove there are children. That's true. That's true. I never thought of that. That's true because then the children will have to go through a messy divorce counsel. Yeah, and they'll have to go through a messy custody battle and all of that would be end up being public. That's true. Council of State Ranch is very true on that. I never thought about that. They're trying to indoctrinate children to lie about their safety. They care about nobody but themselves. At the same time, Hillary released gagging. Otherwise, they would lose control of humans. Yeah, Hillary Clinton said that. I don't know, Mel. I don't know if the people in the chat heard about this. Hillary Clinton literally went on an interview. I believe it was on MSNBC. And she said to the people, to the public, she said, if we don't censor social media, we will lose all control. Hillary Clinton really said that. And Harry was just at a Clinton Foundation, what was it, like a speech thing? I mean, you can't get any closer to full-on total censorship than that, Harry. Come on. Good morning, POV. Love you from Tennessee. Just me. Thank you so much for sharing this morning with us, and thank you so much for coming in. Henny Penny, there are no kids. Hey, everybody loves that. Andrew, it stands for her late Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. There we go, Lady Daisy. Thank you so much for that. I got confused. Yeah, big spring down the toilet. You know, and I only say it for a reason because I'm serious when I say this. There's 3 to 5 main people that I followed. Meghan's mole, and now she's my colleague. You know, Murky Meg. What was the other one? Harry's gray suit, Lady C, and I forgot the 5th one. But those were the main people that I would look at when I was a lot lower in this game last year and at the beginning of the year this year, right? So when that happened, I felt betrayed. And I'm sorry for all the people that are fans of that YouTuber. I'm sorry to you. But in my opinion, when that happened and I felt betrayed, I totally wrote that person off. I'm sorry. And that's just the way that I feel. The big spring surprise sucked. She isn't always right. Yeah. Don't believe a word she says. That's what it is. True Scorpio vibes get revenge. Hey man, we got the stinger. That's what people have always told me. You got the stinger. You knows how to use your words. Yeah, Martin Stay. I'm convinced the children live with their real parents. Hank and Skank have no kids. Yeah, rented. Maria. Yeah, rented. Absolutely. P. Boozy Breath. Yeah, she's all about that S. No, isn't she? Yeah, absolutely. Hi, everyone. Cindy Brunch, thank you so much for coming in. Janet Fletcher, thank you so much for coming in. She's the Jamaican gangsta. Oh, yeah. Nobody can hide their kids to perfection like these two grifters. I think the Dog 2000, I think it's because they don't exist. And I'm being serious. Like, we had talked about that last week, right? Where you think about this. How many more years can this truly go on? How many? Because you're not going to tell me that the older child, I believe it's Archie, the older one, is going to, in the next 5 years, that child will be 10 years old. You're not going to tell me that these two people in 5 years are never going to bring out a 10-year-old. You're not going to tell me that. That's ridiculous. And I'll never believe that. Okay, let's see. I know there was some here, but let's go. Okay, we'll go back up to that. Let's see. The late Majesty, the Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, U.S. Aussie must not have lives. No. What do you mean? Us Aussies? No. I think in Australia, it's because of this time that we come out with. That's why I love with this time. The people in Australia are going perfectly at night, and then us here in America, we are in the morning. Hello from Japan. Oh, we are truly Mr. Worldwide. You know how Pitbull says. I like some of what a Lady C says, but I have to put her on 2-speed. That's how I used to watch her as well. Denise Angelis, thank you so much for coming. Denise, Jam Scam. Oh, interesting. What did I miss? Not much, Jam Scam. Just the fact that Meghan looked drunk still, and this blind item, here. So it's interesting. It's interesting. Caroline McCready, love the honesty. Hey, man, that's the only way we can be, especially now in this day and age when everyone's lying. Everyone's lying about something. Everyone's lying about they have a bias, or, oh, well, we have to make sure and tell the news to get people to think how we want. No, just tell people and let them think how they want to think. What is the problem with it? I don't understand. Will the move maybe in divorce rumors? Well, it sucks for use for censorship. Yeah, for real. Drunk. Brenda Picard drunk as well. I believe so as well. I saw Beetlejuice in 40X. Oh man, I've heard about that 40X stuff. It's like really hardcore, right? Looks like Mona Lisa. Moner, yeah, Jam Scam. Oh, I love that name, Jam Scam. Her shitty jam. See, and that's the thing with the jam, right? Meghan wanted us to bow down. Oh, thank you, Meghan. Thank you. Your shitty jam. We loved it. You gave it to 50 people, even though nobody actually tasted it. Yeah, thank you so much, Meghan. Jeez. And it's 8 miles in Wales. Lots of Aussies here. Oh yeah, love them. All the elites are using it. Yeah, censorship. That's what it is. How much did she pay the females to be photoed with her? I mean, you know what? Cursed. From the looks of their faces, I could bet you anything. These are Sussex Squad members. Look at them. Look at their faces. Look at them. Woke. These look like woke people. They probably think that she's actually African American. They probably think she's black, and they probably think that she was actually oppressed in the royal family. I mean, look at their faces. They're really down for her, and you can see it. All the elites are using, censorship. Let's see. It's so true about the UK accents. Exactly right. Yeah, you travel like 17 miles in England, and the accents change. I'm sorry, but her forehead. It's huge. I mean, I'm not going to talk because my forehead's big, but yeah, I totally agree. I wish she would do something with her dreadlocks. That's what it was. It looked like that, right? Because it's supposed to be mermaid curls or some kind of crap like that. I don't know. Put away wet. Yeah. She looks like she just finished a yacht night shift cup of tea. Absolutely. That's what it looks like. It was not a red carpet. It was a green. Yeah, but the red carpet is more of a label because that's what happens before events. But yeah, it was a green carpet. Let's see. How is this a new rebrand? Is it? I mean, I think it's because she failed again. They failed again. And really, that's why it's interesting to me that I like how these fake royal tours have failed. So what are they going to do? These fake royal tours, are they going to do another one after how horrible the last two went? And after how much, what do you call it? How much bad press they got for the last two? That's unfortunate, right? Let's see. When you're successful, you don't need to keep rebranding. Exactly. Catherine never does. Exactly. I'm not going to say any names, but people know who I was talking about. If you know, you know, and that's just what happens. And the reason I feel that way is because I was so invested. I was so invested in that, and I really thought. I even told Megan's mole. I remember when back then when we had started on the lives in January, I told Megan's mole. I was like, "Hey, what do you think about this spring surprise? What do you think?" And she's like, "I don't know, but I'm ready to hear about it." And I'm like, "Oh man, well, it's going to be huge." Oh well, man. Oh well. And now we're in October, and I can't. It's just disappointment, man. It's just being disappointed. That's all. You can't do anything really about it. Let's see. Where are these at? Okay, so Lizzie B had these. I don't want these to run out. After he landed in the UK, land of the free, he said that talk about entitlement. Harry, your great grandfather 7X told us the same thing. We didn't appreciate it then, and we don't appreciate it now. Lizzie B with the $10 super chat. It's because we're going. So where are these all at? I guess they're at the bottom, right? Oh, here we go. Let's see this one. Here's a super sticker from Nix W with the 99-cent super sticker. Thank you so much, Nix W. I'm going to try and find these super chats before we get into the more of the chat, because I know that people are paying. And yeah, here it is right here. Teresa, good morning from Texas. Meghan Markle has the moving vans there first. She will take every piece of high dollar furniture, to sell it. And Harry's money paid for, even if the expensive name brand, it may not be eye catching like that red dress. I mean, you mean like she's going to leave the house empty? I believe it. I believe it. Meghan Markle will absolutely leave his house empty with all the stuff that he paid for. I totally believe that. What an idiot. Oh, Brenda Picard with the $5 super chat. I meant Harry wants to censor bad things said about him. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. He only wants that. Absolutely. And as we said with Lizzie B, after he landed in the land of the free, he said that. Talk about entitlement. Great grandfather told us the same thing. We didn't appreciate it then. We don't appreciate it now. And that's why, we won the war. I'm sorry to all the people that are in the UK, but we won the war. There was a revolutionary war, or no, the War of Independence for a reason. 1776 happened for a reason, and then this starts happening 400 years later, 400 years later. Like it's really, really ridiculous to me, but that's just the way it goes. So, okay, we're going to go back up and get everyone's comments here, because I like to get everyone's comments on the chat. If Charles takes them back, it's the end of the monarchy. He's associated himself with two dangerous people. It will look like he supports their scams. Oh, that's a tough one, Mel, because you got to remember, these two people are on the website at the moment. Right now, they're still on the website. And the website, also the royal website, leads to the Sussex fake royal website here in America. So if you wanted to say it will look like he supports their scams, well, I agree with Paula when Paula says because the two morons' website is on the royal website, that it kind of means he's supporting them now. See? And I agree with her when she says that. I really, really do. Let's see. I believe Harry and Meghan are here in the chat room. What's up, you two morons? Harry's not divorcing Meghan. They want people to think that. That's probably why he's sucking them back up in England. Yeah, there was a Charlotte Griffiths, I believe, from the Daily Mail. She said that Harry went to Lesotho by himself because the Sentabali people didn't want Meghan there. So that's on my Substack if you can find it. And it's on the community, on my community page on YouTube. And, no, Harry wants the censorship that he doesn't have the royals to covering up his crap. Exactly, because we're calling him out on everything. And if you think about it, do you think, Jojo, you think we could be doing this 10 years ago when Harry was Mr. Fun-loving jokester uncle? No, we'd be hardcore thrown off the internet because back then Harry was popular. See, so and now he's not. I think they want the internet censored before their kids are old enough to read about them if they exist, Don Robertson. But yes, they're running out of time. Absolutely. They will end the divorce before September, before the German documentary. Yeah. And the German documentary, I'm really hoping that thing comes out soon. I really want to see it. I agree. They didn't come out of her. Yeah, no way. No way. What is that? Silent Butterfly. Yeah. No way, Silent Butterfly. They did not. No doubt in my mind. 100%. Those two children did not come out of that body if they exist. Let's see, Council. We should have a picture like Demi Moore plastered everywhere. I know, right? Totally. Let's see, Meghan, that red dress. Look, she's back on Deal or No Deal. Yes, Linda. As a matter of fact, do you remember when Meghan said that Deal or No Deal objectified her? Remember that? And now all of a sudden, here we see her in this dress that is basically objectifying herself. And did you see how high the slit went? The slit went all the way up to her practically. you know? So she's obviously objectifying herself, not deal or no deal. I can't believe that. I can't believe she wasn't pregnant. It's just too much to lie about, isn't it? JC, it is a lot to lie about, but look at who we're talking about. That's the issue. Let's see. They're trying to stop the story from Germany from coming out. Oh, yeah. They did not come for her body. It's a fraud. They're in the line of succession. Yeah, it is a fraud. And that's, like I said, the con of the century. And I'm here and I'm waiting. I got my popcorn. It's going to be awesome. Oh, yeah. Amber Heard wanted money. That was so stupid. And if you remember, counsel, I don't know if you remember, but the Amber Heard thing could have been over quietly. She even sent Johnny Depp a letter saying that she wanted a black Range Rover, she wanted her apartment paid for, and she wanted like something like $16 million. And he had agreed, but then she ended up wanting more, or it was something like that along those lines. She got greedy. That's it. And what happens when you get greedy? You get screwed. Megan's body is a temple, ancient and crumbling. Hey, man, you know, if she's really 43, some people have said she's 47. She's already going through menopause, but maybe she can bring back the spaghetti westerns. I mean, something, Debbie. That's the problem. Something. Get in a movie, produce a movie, act in a movie, do something instead of just this constant. But it never happens. It just never does. Okay, let's see. Harry wants the censorship because he doesn't have the royals covering up. Absolutely. Harry is bonkers, not the First Amendment. Exactly. Yeah, and he's on drugs. Mel, yes, I remember. Let's see. Amber did pap walks with an empty stroller, just like Meghan and Harry. She did. I didn't see that part. Kitty Caruso. I got to go look. I don't remember that. Let's see. Sorry for the people in Florida. Yes, absolutely. Luckily, though, from what I understand, the hurricane like flew right through. Like it was quickly, but it was really devastating. But it's the good with the bad, right, Ginger? Let's see. Why has no one asked for a wellness check on those kids? Because it's the king's son. Sorry, Rose Lee. It's the truth. Because it's the king's son. That's why. And I think that we've understood that fact, especially with the visa. This is the king's son. So even then, do you think the people at CPS, oh, yes, we want you to go check on Harry and Meghan's kids? I mean, I don't know. Do you think they would really do that? I don't think so. Let's see, they're going to live separate, not divorced. Totally agree. Sure, she did say that, the old bag. Yeah, I remember. Cool. Let's see here. They will not divorce. Oh, Brenda Picard, was that? Yeah, we got that one already. Let's see. Hank and Skank. Oh, yeah. Jojo Poppy Fields put out the short video where Lady mentioned the duo concerning Diddy. I think, I'm being honest when I say this. I think there's something big with Diddy and these two idiots because I really believe Jaguar Wright. That Jaguar Wright woman, I really believe her when she says that these two idiots were a part of those freak offs. I really do. So I'm excited. I really want them to go down for that. But hey, Hey, everyone. Angie Griffin, thank you so much for coming in. Let's see, from Israel. Oh, Cecilia Moore from Israel. Thank you so much for coming in. Unpopular opinion: the moving vans are for the Netflix show. Could be. But that's what I mean, because the way that this was worded, Sage, we love Sage. The way that this was worded is that how everyone commented about moving vans about Ben and Jen and their house, and Ben and Jen just divorced. So the way it's worded is saying that this is coming from the two morons' house, the Montecito Fortress. But yes, I totally do get you, Sage. Let's see. Here, rebranding is finding a new rich husband. Yeah, that's not going to happen, JoJo. I'm sorry. I just don't see it, because the type of guys, like if she was 33, maybe. But 47, 43, nah, I don't think so. Tanya Frazier, thank you so much for the $3 super sticker. Tanya Frazier, oh, babe, I really hope you're being safe driving, so be safe and get home. Let's see. We spread ourselves too thin, fighting too many other countries at the same time. Does happen. Suzanne Reed, I'm not going to say it, if people know. Let's see. That's why Meghan recycled her red dress, unable to style her hair. No money from Harry. That's what it looked like, right? The dog. That's what it looked like. It looked like she had no cash. It looked like she was just trying to recycle it because there was nothing. She had nothing to do. That's really what it looked like. I think William becomes king. He's going to take their titles away. We're all hoping that. 43, my ass. Some people have said 47. I believe the German documentary will be highly censored. Look, if that German documentary, Cup of Tea, if that comes out and there's nothing new in it, I mean, I feel like it's going to be a huge letdown. I really do. If it's just the same old crap about the same old stuff that we've already heard, I feel like it's going to be a really, really bad thing, and it'll look really, really bad. And am I hopeful? Yes, I'll be optimistic about it. I'm hopeful for something new, but if there isn't, it won't be surprising because, like you said, they probably did force them to censor it. Me too. I believe Jaguar right. Yeah, I do. I absolutely do. I remember that she could have gotten a great settlement. Yes, Amber Heard, she wanted more. 16 million, an apartment, a brand new car sounded like a good deal, plus her money from movies. Yeah, Amber Heard got freaking she got, what do you call it? See, look, and here we go. See, I told you, they get angry. They get angry. They get very, very angry. Hey, Tracy, you don't got to get mad at me, man. We all saw it. Don't be mad. Don't be upset. You got lied to. She lied to you, just like she lied to me. It's okay, man. You don't got to get mad at me. What do you think of Piers Morgan apologizing to Jay-Z? Really, when it comes to that, I think it's because, oh, Tracy, oh, because I'm telling the truth. Wah. What do you think of Piers Morgan? With Jay-Z, I mean, Piers Morgan has a huge, massive platform. So he can't really say the conspiracy stuff because he's on television when it comes to Piers Morgan. See, so I think it's very, very interesting that that happened, but only because Piers Morgan is truly on television. I mean, if Piers Morgan was on YouTube, it probably wouldn't matter. He wouldn't have to be apologizing. But since he's on television, that's really what happens. Sugar alert. No, 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 no. I'm not going to say that, Kumari. No, 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 no. There are factions in this community, and they don't like it when you say the truth about the other people. That's just the way it is. It's true. So we won't label them as sugar because that's what they want. So we know that they are a part of our community, but unfortunately, it's just when you say the things that aren't supposed to be said, that's what we do here. They don't like it. So it's okay. You know, people can get upset, be mad, stay mad. Do you think she, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm reporting to you what I saw. I lived it. I was there, you know, and I was disappointed. And that's the way I feel, and that's the way I'm calling it. I'm calling it like I see it. And like this person says, lied about something coming out in the spring of 2020. No, it was this year, 2024, and there wasn't anything. That's just the truth. You know, there's no reason to get upset about it unless you want to make excuses. Because I could tell you this. Yeah, see, JoJo, same thing. Tracy, there, right there. Tracy, like, she said she will bring news and we're still waiting. I'm sorry. It's the truth. Why do you get upset about it? So, yeah, exactly. Some people are very protective. Don't talk about my favorite YouTuber. Blah. Okay. Yeah, no, it's okay, Denise. Yeah, 2024. It's okay, Denise. Where is it? Yeah, 2024. Yeah. You know, and I think that when it comes to it, you either say it the way it is or just don't. Just don't, you know? I don't know. That's how I feel. And like for me, watch, I could have lied to people. I could have lied to people and said, well, Meghan looks normal. Meghan looks like she always does. No, no, no. When I got this photo, when that stupid Meghan's moron commented and I saw it, the first thing I said, I literally looked at the photo. She's drunk. She's drunk. And I looked at it, and that's why right there. And if you go back and look at the video that I posted, that video came out at 9:30 at night. Okay, because as soon as I saw this photo, I said it. She's drunk. Everybody needs to know about this. She's wasted, and that's why nobody ever saw it. You know. But hey, Lady C was angry when the Sugars and Squatties tried to frame her. Yeah, probably something like that. Let's see. She looks like she has a mustache. Oh my God, she does. Hold on. She does. Nemesis. It's right there, right? Or is that just a little shadow? I know. I think that's just a little shadow. Right there. Okay. No, I think that's just a little shadow. Right, Jojo? Oh, man. She ain't drunk. She's sniffling too much in the powder. No, well, that's the thing, Linda, that's why I said that. I mean, hey, if that's what people are saying as well, that's fine with me. But it's just when you're sniffing, believe me, I know. When you're sniffing, you don't have low eyes like that and you don't look like droopy. No, you don't. But hey, if that's whatever, you know. Okay, you don't have to scream, man. Okay, fine. That's great. You don't have to be angry about it. And as a matter of fact, the fact that you get angry about it shows. You realize that people can see that, Anastasia. You realize people can see that what you're saying. You know that, right? There's a lot more people here that were there in spring. You don't have to scream. You don't got to get angry. It just makes you look bad. Tracy, why you? Because we're just saying the truth. That's all. They don't like it. It's the same thing with the popcorn man. When I made the popcorn man expose, when I did the popcorn man, everybody got mad. You know, his fans got mad. So it's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. You have people that defend them for that reason. See, and that's exactly Jojo, exactly. And there's no reason to get angry. You know, okay, Queen, stay safe out there. Unfortunately, Megzy was out of it, sniff, and yeah, and I mean, unfortunately, there's people that just don't like it, and I'm not one of those people. I don't care if you want to get upset about it. I think it's the fact that you're getting upset that shows, because this is public. We can all see. Everybody can see. We all, yeah, she's drunk. Believe me, I know. That's what I said. She's wasted. And so that's why when people want to say, oh, she's on sniff, sniff, you don't look like that when you're on sniff, sniff. Believe me, I know. Yeah, yeah. A lot of people can't. But at the same time, the guy's got a lot of fans, and, they get mad. And why do they get mad? Because a lot of that stuff is true, you know? And yeah, it's true. Thank you for that, Linda. And that's the thing. You don't get mad if something's not true. Sorry. Yeah, and I even got an email. Oh, stop picking on her. Stop saying. What do you mean picking on her? We're just telling people exactly what is going on. What's the problem? Why is that so bad? Why is that so bad to tell people what is happening right in front of right in front of our faces? Do we have to have on, that's what they're called, rose-colored glasses? Do we have to have that on? No. I agree with that. Thank you so much, Stone. Thank you for the 199 super sticker. Yeah, absolutely. Uh Crazy Kel, you're our favorite Arsenal. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Thank you so much, Crazy Kel. Big member, top 10. And like we had done the top 10 earlier. So yeah, let's see. Let's do a few more and we will be finished. Let's see. I think Lady C is misunderstood. She did say the spring surprise was not expected to be big. I mean, that's not what I remember, but cool. That's awesome. The Sidley twins' dad is looking at this photo. It may be Photoshop. No, we ran it through the Photoshop detector yesterday in the morning, and there was no Photoshop problems. But I know that dude is very prominent in the photograph world. So yeah, we will see what he says as well. But we did run this through the photograph. I mean, we can do it again right now. Here we go. Watch. Check this out. We did it yesterday on this exact. Here it is right here. Look. See, we did it yesterday on this exact website. And I'll show it again from what we did. I'm not afraid of these people. Look, here's the photo. And here's how it would look. And if it was photoshopped, there would be variations here. You see? So we're going to end it on this. Here's the photo, and that's why it's doing that. See? If there was variations of Photoshop, you'd really be able to see it. And I think it just comes down to jealousy. You know how that is. We talked about that when that came out. It just comes down to people not liking that their favorite YouTuber didn't get it first. So that's all. We're going to go ahead and end it there. Yeah, Denise, same. That's just the way it goes. And hey, man, I think that's people's right. It's your right. If you feel that you're being lied to, it's your right to stop watching. It's your right as a viewer. And especially me, I was a viewer. So, oh, Denise finally made a live. Sorry, Denise. We're literally finishing up. But thank you so much for making this live and sharing your Friday morning with us. Yes, Henny Penny, it really, really is. Don Robertson, thank you so much. We always will. That's what we always do. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end it there. Thank you so much for joining us on this morning live. We will catch you next time.